right, good morning, and welcome to Breakfast Daily. Beautiful morning here in Tesano, Accra, Ghana. It's exciting for me to be here and for you to join us here on air this morning. Of course, you know I don't do the show alone, and so I just want to say, hey, Jifa, how are you?
Hi, Kweku. I'm well. How are you?
Yeah, super. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. It's always amazing, and I always look forward to coming here on a Thursday to do the show with you, of course, with our viewers at home.
Yes, and so thank you so much for spending some time with us. Once again, my name is David Kweku Sechi.
And my name is Jifa Kedi Akoto. We are excited to spend your mornings with you, as always. So do stick and stay with us right here on Channel 1 Television. You are welcome to Breakfast Daily. You can join our conversations right here on the show via social media platforms at Channel 1 TVGH using the hashtag Breakfast Daily. That's if you are going to send in your messages from X or Twitter. You can also send us WhatsApp messages via the number 020-444-7033. Would love to read your messages here on the show, so do stay in touch.
Of course, we do have some hashtags I would like to remind you of as we're getting into the elections. It's important to use them. Hashtag Ghana Post 2024, hashtag Election Bureau, and hashtag City Verify. Sometimes you come across a story, you're not so sure, is it right or is it wrong? What's the veracity of what it is you're looking at? Well, you can always send it to us and hashtag us City Verify, and we will respond appropriately and let you know whether it's right or not. Now, we do have
the buses. There are a few jokes on social media, you know, that, oh, Charlie, you be in the bus, then all you hear is battery low, battery low. You know, but I'd like to believe that we've thought this through, and it's a great initiative.
I've seen a few charging points anyway.
I have to.
I
have to.
Yeah.
It's a great initiative, and let's hope that, again, maintenance.
Yeah.
We're able to maintain and make sure that this actually delivers a kind of transportation intervention that we need for our people. We have seen some before. We have seen some plenty before. You know, but it's great to hear. And we have here election 2024 whistleblowers to get between 1,000 cities and 20,000 cities.
Okay. So it's quite substantial.
Yeah,
huh?
so, and of course, the security thing. If you see something that's threatening our security, threatening the peace, threatening our ability to move forward peacefully post-election. Because there's life after elections. Please, there's life after elections, Ghanaians. So if you see that and you blow the whistle, you let the police know, you stand a chance, if it's credible information, to get between 1,000 cities and 20,000 cities.
Bad.
Putting our money where our mouths are. Bagbin declines request to recall House. That story is there as well. And Alan Cash banks on support of women and youth.
Okay.
So this is what the Chronicle is saying. And of course, the Chronicle always has a scripture reading from the Good Bible.
Let's do it.
And so we have here Psalm 96, verse 1. Oh, sing to the Lord a new song. Sing to the Lord, all the earth.
Okay. Yeah, we like it.
We like it.
Electric buses.
Yeah, singing for electric buses.
All right, so Daily Guide says Bagbin puts Parliament in cooler. Okay, election 2024.
wait, read that line again.
Bagbin puts Parliament in cooler.
Look, I love the Ghanaian press.
I'm telling you.
You guys are the real OGs.
I'm telling
Your
you.
headlines.
You can do the thing, pa. I'm telling you. Election 2024, military will be at flashpoints. This is the task force that's promising us, giving us some assurances there. Springfield announces successful Afina 1X appraisal. And we have Baumia Outdoors 100 electric buses. So it's quite a number of buses that they are injecting into the system. Hopefully will have a major impact on our entire ecosystem,
I really hope
ecosystem.
So. And also, I mean, I want to hear in the coming days, I mean, I know elections are just a little, you know, but just a little less than a week away. But I want to hear how we are running this parallel to other forms of transportation that already exist. And, you know, where can people get the buses? Is it just a few communities? We want to hear more about the
details,
rollout so that, you know, because, I mean, I wouldn't mind parking my car and taking the bus.
Exactly.
You know.
I mean, and that's the whole thing we talked about, especially when we started this whole BRT thing. The whole idea was you should be able to park your car somewhere, join the bus system, and if it's being run properly, everybody will want to be part of that. You know, and it reduces the fuel burden on our economy. I mean, I always say this traffic thing that we have, it's not good for our economy.
And the emissions.
You know, emissions in the air, ozone, health issues, economic issues.
And even just, I mean, look, driving through the traffic, Charlie, let's not talk about traffic, because it's okay.
Anyway.
But yeah, we want to see it make a real impact on our transportation system, our public transportation system. We have the Anchor newspaper here, and there's a flyer here, commissioning Obechibi Lamte Interchange Phase 2. There's a picture of our president, His Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo, and then, of course, Honorable Francis Asensubachi, Minister of Roads and Highways. And the Obechibi Lamte Interchange has been a migraine.
Oh my goodness.
It's not a headache. It's a pressing migraine.
My goodness.
For the city. I've stopped going to visit my father-in-law because he's at Danson as often as I would, because a lot of the time I have to pass there.
The neck of the woods is
horrible.
It's
terrible. But yes, even the migraine is even coming just thinking about it. I'm being honest. I'm not exaggerating. No. But there's a flyer here, and that's supposed to happen tomorrow, the 29th of November. Let's see how that pans out. And then again, the Bagbin story here, declining requests for recall of Parliament. And the big one, Phase 2 of Obechibi Lamte Interchange opens tomorrow. It's there.
I hope they've connected it all the way to Mochi Road, though. You see, because...
Well, you see, I say Phase 2. I mean, I don't know about you,
How
but I
many
don't know
phases
which
are
one
there?
is phase 1 and phase 2 and phase 3. I don't know if there's a phase 3, 4,
Yeah, I
5,
hope
6.
so.
But I hope whatever we're opening is going to ease the pressure on that part of town, you know. You know, and I hope it's actually usable. I hope it's not just
I know, right?
we are commissioning it and then you cut some tape, but then we still have to be using some back routes. You know, so let's see. Then police launch investigation into invasion at Metro TV as more questions pop up.
Okay.
And that was a big story yesterday, still is.
Yeah.
You know, and again, this peace and security thing. Look, the people who think that they own our society, our country, and we owe them our democracy. Let's get it right.
Yeah.
Let's get it right.
Yeah.
It's a democratic process. And we also live in a free country.
Yeah.
You know, yes, people's rights begin where others end. And let's always remember that. So when people are speaking their minds, people are speaking truth to power. Let's be mindful of these things. Now, we don't know all the details, but I'm just saying, let's keep this in mind as this investigation, because it could be any of us.
Have you seen this headline here? We'll just wrap up with this one. Look at this one here. Time for Muslim to lead Ghana. You know, that's Justin Kodia who was saying that. And it's the Political Digest. Now, I'm just curious because recently it came up on social media how that Baumia used to be called Timothy.
I saw that.
No, I'll just leave it there. I'm not going to comment on that. Yeah.
No, but you see, speaking of our peace and security and all that, one of the things that we've managed to do, to the marvel of many people around the world, is coexist with all secular
people
states.
cool.
Yes,
You know, if you
all
believe,
the different
other places,
religions that we
fighting
have
over this.
existing in Ghana. You know, and the two majority, Christian and Islam, right? So let's not be using rhetoric like this, especially at a time like this. It's not necessary.
That's the thing.
Yes, there's a Muslim running for the ticket,
but that should not be
that should not be the conversation.
Juicy.
I mean, if silently you're a Muslim, you're a Christian, and you prefer one or the other, it's okay. But that should not be the public discourse. Let's stop it. We've passed that.
It's true.
There are more important things to talk about.
And it should be about competency in leadership,
Absolutely.
not the fact that you're
or your gender or stop it. Let's stop this.
Anyway, thank you very much, Apioko.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Okay. Sports is next.
Welcome back. Now let's do some sports stories. Now we start off locally as the Ghana Football Association has announced a 1-week break from all its competitions following this weekend's exertions to allow players and officials to take part in the general elections. The Ghana FA says that the break will affect its competitions, namely the Ghana Premier League, the Division 1 League, the Malta Guinness Women's Premier League, and other competitions. The weekend's planned MTN FA Cup round of 64 and match day 6 of the Women's Premier League will be honored as planned before the break kicks in. The FA added that the advertised break was part of the season's calendar, and so all clubs and stakeholders were aware of such a disruption. All competitions are set to return on December 13th, 2024.
All right, let's go to some UEFA Champions League news. And the biggest game of Wednesday night in the UEFA Champions League took place at Anfield as Liverpool faced Real Madrid and the Reds ran out 2-0 winners. Now, after a goalless first half, Alexis McAllister opened the scoring on 52 minutes, and Cody Gakpo, the man from Peki, headed home the second goal after 76 minutes. Now, in between the goals, Kylian Mbappe and Mo Salah missed penalties that would have changed the score line. at Villa Park. Aston Villa huffed and puffed but failed to find the net as they drew goalless with Juventus. Now, Unai Emery's men could not find a way past the visitors, but when they eventually did late in the injury time, it was ruled out for a foul on Juventus goalkeeper Michel Di Gregorio. Now, Dortmund were 3-0 winners at Dinamo Zagreb, thanks to goals from Jamie Gittins, Rami Bisebaini, and Sehu Gurezi. Now, the result sent Dortmund to 4th spot on the 36-team league log. Now, in some other results, there were wins for Red Star Belgrade, Benfica, and PSV. After 5 rounds, Liverpool sit on top of the standings and have booked their place in the round of 16 with Inter Milan, Barcelona, and Dortmund all in contentions to progress. Tonight, Europa League returns and Manchester United take on Bodo Glimt in Ruben Amorim's Old Trafford's debut, while Tottenham Hotspurs face Roma in the standout tie of the night. All right, so that's what we have for sports this morning. And then we're going to take a quick break. When we're back, there's different conversations, there's community discussions, and all of that to come on Breakfast Daily. We'll be right back.
The Harvest Chapel International Overcomers Convention is here! It's a week of the word and demonstrations of God's love and power. Theme: Wisdom for Building the Church. And God's servants ministry are Prophet Eric Oku Parsley, Living Fountain Baptist Church, Bishop Ewisi Brookman, Rhema Calvary Center, and Dr. Michael Bwedi Nyamiche, Maker's House Chapel International. And it's hosted by Reverend Fitzgerald Odonko. Prepare your heart, soul, and mind, and let's meet at Tehillah Temple, Harvest Chapel International, South Tesano, from Tuesday 26th November to Sunday 1st December, 6 p.m. each night from Tuesday to Friday, and 9 a.m. on Sunday. Song ministrations will be by the Harvest Gospel Choir, and Wonyam and Calvis Hammond. Make time to be at the life-transforming Overcomers Convention 2024.
Hey, Cha, once again you are welcome. Hey, how is my nephew?
By God's grace, he's well. He's the reason why I came here today. Opa, thank you for sending us money the last time. It was very useful. As I sent it to your nephew in school to be buying food small. You already know the feeding challenges with free SHS these days. He's already home for vacation, and I need some help to enroll him in private classes.
But he just left for school a few weeks ago. I mean, as for this your traffic light system, I don't understand. And we have to cough money for extra classes in this economy.
Look, it's unfortunate the way we are playing with the future of these children.
Yes.
This free senior high school program needs to be improved. And that is where John Mahama comes in.
They say he's coming to cancel the free SHS when he comes so.
How can the person who started the progressively free SHS program cancel it? Rather, he is going to maintain and improve it by abolishing the double track system, providing dedicated source of funding, and include the private senior high schools in the program. You know, he's also going to decentralize and improve the food procurement to make sure that our children can eat good food while they're in school.
Hey, Cha, money can breathe.
I'm going to campaign for John Mahama because I want quality free SHS for my children. Enough of the traffic lights.
Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama at the NDC.
Tell me, is this thing on now? I've been working long like a marathon now. Tying up words, making them a bomb now. Tell me, we telling me alone now. I got a message when they put it in a song now. I'll see you later, all the haters got it wrong now.
Tank 300, where power meets elegance. Call us on 0501 772222 or 0501 773333.
Promotion. Franco Black Friday sales no. Asayabo. Na wuti ho ye dey. Keka wo ho. Na afiwe promo ne de. Edi twam. Ye ma wo ekosi 40% discount. E wo ye niam bi ti say mobile phones, speakers, refrigerators, air conditioners, 1.5 horsepower, ekosi 2.5 horsepower, televisions, 32 inches, ekosi 100 inches. It's ubu raya shops I wa Ghana half an ebia. Ubenya biato. Na monso so amunti member no. Ho kra. Ubekọ your website yi so www.francotrading.com. Anasa ube download the Franco Trading app no. E wo Google Play Store, anasa Apple App Store. Ubetimi afre numbers here a good screen so. Se wo pe emu bia anasa inchechere mu bia. Franco, near my papa, ne bo esanso dafo. Ahefie anyhow.
John, mema wakwaba.
Yeah, say.
Alaji, mema wakwaba.
Yeah.
John, I had a bro, one on them.
I really am a Ghana and Tina Menamo, and then break a crane Mijano. Don't know Tina Masaba.
Alaji, I had a bro.
Yo, me da say. Moamonim, Tamana Amawa, which you Momiana and Bobo and a Kakra. As I say, dear, my crowd say, me person me be warino. Namiko CSL. Name man sign Jinan and Nasubium, no your crabeshe.
Yo, I was not for, yes, Empire. Yo, I'm a Ghana. What's wrong?
Mean to me, ain't son. Your bread baby, I would have fair way. I'm an who. Baby. Mean to me, beauty. Forward ever, backwards. Never.
John, what Okoya would me very fast. I would say, a come, do so. Trap me none of me. Yeah, 3 years such as here by a come and your school uncle. And I say, yeah, on my essay.
I say, my sister, be sure, boy. Sahu machi, 2 o'clock okra. Meko band, the Makwa Iska, Eddie Abraham Ghana. Nama Bonigetri, I'm an starting coconut. Hey!
Akunta, you are still incompetent.
2 persons outside him, Mammy Abrabo, and 2 chacha to say aviator. There be Emma so.
Alaji has also promised us jobs through digitalization. Ejimambe Busi saying.
Alaji dear, Metenasua, Nemasore, Emiri Bia Mekania Besano, which me talk and near light when you phone so, and mammy, baby, our Nambia. You are Magana, and Yamin Meware amount. Alaji me, Jones me, we are choosing.
No Ababa say. Eye Alaji number 1.
Alaji number one.
Esuro. Welcome back. It's time for us to have a fantastic conversation, and this one is particularly exciting to me for a number of reasons. The Odadie, are very inspiring and innovative group of people, and being someone who didn't get a chance to go to Presec, sometimes they pay me small, but Charlie, I can live vicariously through some people. Well, I've been joined on the set this morning by Richard Anson. He's a management consultant with Odadie 99. We have Yao Intiade. He's a computational biologist and data engineer, also with Odadie 99. And we have Akwesi Asabre, a genomics and technologist, also with Odadie 99. Now, their project this year is mind-blowing on all levels. Let's get into the conversation. Gentlemen, you're all welcome.
Thank you.
How are you all doing?
Good, yourself?
Fantastic, I'm great. So, what's genomics?
Genomics is the study of all the genes in your body, right? So people normally think of genes, one gene at a time. When you do genomics, you look at the interplay of all the genes at once.
All right, interesting. Anyway, guys, 25 years down the road, what are some of the fondest memories you have from school? Any of you, just go ahead.
The food.
The food, okay. What is it about the food?
We had this dish called gaso.
Okay.
Short form for gasoline.
Yeah, gasoline.
Right? It was flour mixed with water, and we ate it with everything.
Yeah.
Rice, kinky, everything, and it was very terrible. Yet it gave us the energy we needed. Hence the term gaso.
Gaso.
Yeah.
Right. I see the food. Okay. What about you, Richard?
Well, I'll say a number of things. But the one that rings a bell was a day that we're going to have a program on school. You know, Presec is a Presbyterian school, so naturally we all have to sing as a choir. And you know, with boys, Miss Apori was the choir madam. She tried her best. You know, people were not, giving her the chance. Then on the D-Day, the plan was that only the school choir would sing, just in order not to disgrace Presec. Then the program started and the whole school rose up and sang, and you could see it dawn on her. Right. There's a lot to be talked about, and I'm sure as we go through the program, we'll share a few with you.
What about you? Any memories?
Yeah, I think for me, it's my first year, second night. There was a senior called Victor Vugla. I was sleeping. Someone slapped me. Wake up. He thinks he then bring you come to say come sleep.
They can't bed.
Woke me up 11 p.m. Went to the science block and learned till 4 a.m. and brought me back. And for me, that was that beginning of you didn't come to school to sleep. You have to learn.
How I forget about Pola?
What's that?
You know, he was one of the teachers on campus, right? And you dare not be indisciplined. The moment the side of him, let everybody scatter. So Presec has been good to us. I would say it's been really good to us.
Okay, so let's get into the project you guys are, doing. As it's 25 years, it's traditional, right? Every year group will take on a project. What are you doing for your project? What are we talking about here?
I would say we are doing exciting things, right? We were of the 1999 year group, and we know after us is 2000. In 2000 when computers and all that thing became. So when we sat back and said, okay, what can we do that would impact the current generation and also build the future? So we came up with the concept of developing the future innovators and the future tech-savvy leaders today, right? So we said, okay, what can we do? AI is a big thing now, right? You know, Presec has a lot of intelligent students who are eager to use their inner blessed talent to do a lot of things. So we came up with what we call the AI Experience Center. So that's one project. In fact, and I'll let my colleagues, delve deep into it. We'll talk about the building a lot, and I'm sure the building is what, creating a lot of excitement. Then we also said that Presec has almost about 82 acres of land, right? And if you go to campus, there are a lot of projects scattered all over campus. So we decided to map the entire school, right? Digitize it so that it will help guide future development of the school. So those are the two projects that we're doing, and there's one that we are keeping in our pockets that we will display on the 30th of November.
Okay, sounds exciting. Walk us through the idea of an AI lab. What's the concept? What are we aiming for? I mean, it's almost like AI is almost like the kind of impact it potentially has is almost like the coming of the internet. Back when it did come, So, but what do you have in mind? What's the dream for?
Yeah. So, I mean, if you think of artificial intelligence, I think the word intelligence is what comes up, right? And we want to ensure that the kids are able to essentially exercise their creativity, right, and build on that intelligence. Right, at a very early stage, while they are still growing, while they are still developing, right? So that when they come of age, they're going to be able to really use that, tap into that, to solve everyday problems, right? And so the concept is really to provide that facilitation, right, and be able to provide all the tools, the knowledge, the learning materials, expose them to it very early, right? Play with it. We fire agro.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
If you're interested in it, you're going to pick it, right? If you're not interested in it, here's something else.
Yeah.
And see, we are looking across the board, building your sort of motor skills, your critical thinking, right? Different, we're sort of throwing different concepts at them to see which one sticks for each one, because everyone is different.
I like that.
And we want to make sure, say, everyone has got something they can pick on and be able to build upon. Yeah.
Fantastic. All right, so November 30th, what are we expecting? What are we looking forward to?
Yeah.
So,
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So November 30th, we're going to be handing over the project to the school, and part of it is unveiling it. And
so it's ready.
Almost.
Okay. But we have a couple of days to go. So
it will be ready on that day.
Okay.
But I think the more exciting thing is, over the past 2 weeks, we have been working with the students to actually build some of these robots and tools, irrigation systems. So we're going to have this big exhibition there. And the kids are the ones going to exhibit what they've achieved in 2 weeks.
Wow.
And if you see it, right, it'll allow you to perceive what they can achieve in 3 years.
Amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
If they're able to continue with basically using the facility.
Fantastic. Well, we have a story on Channel 1 News, no, citynewsroom.com actually. It says here, Presec Legon to mark 86 years with the launching of groundbreaking AI lab on November 30th. And the story is just a fantastic read. The 99-year group of the Presec Presbyterian Boys Secondary School, Legon, will celebrate the school's 86th anniversary with the launch of a cutting-edge artificial intelligence AI lab. Now, the lab is funded by the year group alumni with support from the school administration, Presec Legon Global Alumni President, Dr. Enes Ofori-Sapon, and corporate backers. Now, the event is scheduled to take place on Saturday, November 30th, 2024, at the Presec campus in Legon and Accra. All right, so the president of the 99-year group, Wanda Madelo, emphasized the role of the role that the AI lab will play in setting a high bar for STEM education in Ghana in an era where successive governments in the country have, in a bipartisan manner, made digitalization a national priority. So the story goes on there. It's a fantastic read. You can just go to citynewsroom.com to read on that. Right. Now, can you run us through, is there other things that we can expect in terms of the year, the rollout of the different things you're doing?
But before that, let me just highlight. First of all, salute to all the 99-year group members, wherever they may find themselves throughout the world. You guys have been amazing. But let me just talk a bit about the building.
Okay. We can see some images there.
It's beautiful.
Oh, wow. So there's solar on it as well.
Yes.
Okay.
In fact, we'll say that this is the greenest building in any secondary school in Ghana.
The greenest?
The greenest building.
I love it.
You see that we are powering with solar, right? We have an interactive screen that we're going to use. We have a CCTV camera. We have intruder detection systems.
Oh, wow.
In fact, we've used stone marbles.
Okay.
So this is a building that will transcend generation. We have, it's a sight to see. It's a sight to see.
Yeah, the pictures that we're seeing here already is just fantastic.
Exactly, the position of the building, taking cognizance of where the sun rises and when the sun sets to make sure that the inside is cool.
Okay.
We have dedicated washroom for physically challenged people.
Okay.
We have, boardrooms. We have breakout rooms. We have the main lab. There's a lot to see on that day. But on day, just you mentioned, there will be the speech day in the morning at 9 o'clock. And then right after that, we'll do the sword carts and the various activities would follow thereon. Yep.
Fantastic. Are there people that worthy of mention you want to recognize?
I'll say a lot. In fact, First of all, our gratitude to all the 1999 year group members, wherever they may find themselves in the world, from the length and breadth of the world. You can find them everywhere, right? Then also to our global president, Dr. Ernesto Sapon. He's been very instrumental. He supported us in cash as well as his support and all that. Then we have Grandi Management Limited. We have Ostec Limited. We have Power HD. We have Suntech Limited. We have Biapa. We have Enterprise MEP. We have Blue Blaze. We have Fox Schooling. We have Unidor. We have Alutrade. We have Telecel. We have CCL. And then we have Stone Depot. These are all companies that came on board to buy into the vision. And we are so grateful to them. And we look forward to a lot more collaboration in the not distant future.
All right. Let's wrap up the conversation. Akwesi, you haven't said much, but in terms of the project, it's virtually completed. You're going to hand over and everything. How does that make you feel 25 years down the road after leaving school to be able to achieve this?
Yeah, so for me, 25 years ago, when I was leaving Ghana, I went to college. And I remember my first chemistry class. I knew the theory of the chemistry. I could tell the teachers from first principles what was supposed to happen, but I had not seen the machines, I had not experienced it.
Okay.
And so for me, 25 years later, being able to build a building that is an experience center. So these kids are going to read, learn, go in, and it doesn't matter what discipline you are. You might be visual arts, you might be general arts, right? Go in, build, think of something and bring it to life. That is the experience we want, because that puts you in competition with your peers from other countries as well. So for me, it's a great joy seeing that come to fruition. And I wish that all the kids that are in school and future generations will be inspired to come to Presec. Because there are only 2 schools in Ghana, Presec and all others.
You had wished to come to Presec. So on behalf of 1999 year group, ordaining on you an honorary.
Oh, thank you. I receive it. Well, it's fantastic. Thank you, gentlemen, for coming through. Great conversations we've had here. Really appreciate it. And Yao and I go back. As kids, we grew up together. We played on, on the grounds of their house, at our house, and all of that together. So it's fantastic all these years seeing you again and all of that. So thank you very much. It's been great. So we've been speaking this morning with Richard Ansong. He's a management consultant with the 99 Odadia alumni. Also Yao Intiade, computational biologist and data engineer. He's also with the Odadia 99 alumni, and Akwesi Asabre, genomics and technologist. Okay, also with Odadia 99 alumni. And as officially conferred upon me, I also receive it. Able to Odadia like that song. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back. There's more conversations shortly.
Life is a celebration of moments, big and small.
The sun is scorching, I'm feeling the heat.
With Piva Drink, every moment becomes a refreshing celebration. From the beach to your home, in every corner of your world, Piva Drink adds a burst of refreshment.
Give me Piva Pop too, and tangerine.
Celebrate every moment with Piva Drink. Refreshment for every occasion. Piva Drink, a taste you will love.
Piva.
This advert is FDA approved.
Who are you? Who are you? Charlie, I'll be you from the future. Who doesn't sleep on that slice of bready poor mattress anymore? Don some slippers, then follow me. You describe the mattress we did the front there. Yeah? That'll be the mattress where the dead for time. Wait, what are you doing? Wow! No damage at all. Not only durable, but also super comfortable. Come on, try it.
Nothing day like Ash Foam. Enjoy full body support and unparalleled comfort for a restful sleep.
Don't forget your keys.
Get the premium sleep experience with mattresses from Ash Foam. Visit any of our showrooms nationwide or at ashfoam.com.
Luck is everywhere.
8K. Hey, wait.
You go put it on his tab. This is my man.
Good luck.
Bill Radio, we are star 712. It's much more phone. I'm on dialing the magic numbers. Star 712. Now welcome to the luckiest. And now with me at home ticket. You can buy for yourself or your loved one.
Mommy, tell mommy who's here.
You're buying for me, right?
Or who else?
Oh.
Let me choose buy tickets for others.
Love you, boo boo.
Maybe straight to option 4.
Now, you need to buy tickets worth 50 Ghana to qualify. Yes, you can buy random or preferred tickets.
I'm choosing random ticket.
Listen, if you buy the random ticket, the system chooses a random number for you. But if you buy the preferred, you get to input your own preferred 5 digits. 5. Now follow the prompts and confirm. Now the luckiest.
The luckiest is regulated by the NLA on the Caritas platform, not for persons below 18 years. TNCs apply.
Another morning, another day filled with possibilities. My old car reflects my journey, and today could be the day I take a big step forward. Anything is possible. Just think about it.
My shelves are ready to be filled, and soon the flat rate will open up exciting new opportunities. I can already envision a vibrant shop bustling with customers, all eager to discover what I have to offer.
I feel optimistic about import costs. Why? Because with DMB flat duty rates, my expenses will be more manageable. I can see my business thriving.
Every moment spent with my son brings back wonderful memories.
I tell you, my son, with me digital skills, now one can say create games in the website.
A show of boot number 1 on the ballot.
We all have that one friend, always by your side for the big moments and ready to assist. He's always got his eyes on the prize and his heart in the right place. Where would we be without our BFF? This season, enjoy all 380 Premier League games with your BFF GoTV. Upgrade or reconnect to GoTV Super Plus for the discounted price of just 265 cedis today. GoTV, love it.
Welcome back. It's time for us to get into another conversation, and this one is one of those conversations that you feel that Christ came to the earth to show us how human beings can elevate their living to a higher level. And every time this man, I meet him, I always feel as though I'm looking at Christ walking on the earth again. Right. It's not just in the Bible, but I'm seeing him living like Christ, that, And so we've been joined this morning by Reverend Father Andrew Campbell. He's the chairman of Lepers Aid Committee, and also Kabuki Awo Kansi. She's a member of the same committee. Uncle Nilante.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank you. I'm happy to be back
again. It's good to have you here.
Have you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
Wonderful, wonderful. All right, so we are celebrating how many years now?
50 years since I first went to Wager to help them. I was a young priest at the time. I was working at the Holy Spirit Cathedral, and I was very young. And I was in my shorts and t-shirt working in the garden. And then a man came, with a bag of mangoes. No fingers. I said, hey.
What is this?
And Father, I've come with a bag of mangoes to give you as a present. And I took them, but I took them reluctantly. And I gave them out quickly to all the workers.
Yeah.
But I felt guilty. I said, no, I shouldn't do this. So I've got to find out, where does this man live?
Wow.
And that's where I went out to Wager. And I saw the conditions I saw the plight of those cured lepers then. They hadn't got the money to go to hospital. The place was in a mess. They were hungry. They were afraid of getting sick. As they get sick, they've no money.
Nobody will even mind
so
them.
I said, no. I think the Lord is calling me to take care of these people. That's
50 years
50
ago.
years ago. Yes,
My
50
goodness.
years.
What was
Such a
Ghana
long
like
time.
50 years ago? 50 years ago I was like a year old. So yeah. So I'm curious, what was Ghana like back then? Just
when I look back, I was a young priest when I came, at that particular time, young, enthusiastic. I was at the Holy Spirit Cathedral. I was with the youth a lot, and had my own football team. We used to go on excursions, and it was a wonderful time. The youth. We had all sorts of dances. The King Bruce, what was it? The King Bruce dances, the BB bands and all of that. So it was an enjoyable time. I look back with happiness on the time I spent at the cathedral looking after those people. And I tried to get more people involved to go out and see them. And then I started the Lepers Aid Committee. And we used to do walks, sponsorship walks, concerts, begging. We did all sorts, go to ShopRite and stand outside ShopRite at Christmas time and beg people for money for the lepers. We did all of these things. It was wonderful. Amazing. Wonderful.
Amazing.
But Father, looking at doing this for 50 years down the line, how does it feel like? Or how fulfilled are you looking back doing this for 50 years?
I can honestly say I'm 54 years a priest on the 20th of December.
Wow.
And I thank God for the gift the priesthood is given to me to come here to Ghana and serve as a Catholic priest. And what's my work is to bring hope to people, bring love to people. That's all I'm doing. I'm begging. I'm known as a beggar priest. I'm always begging. But begging to bring hope to people. These people, they lost hope. The families dumped them there. The only time the family would come would be when the person died and they come to bury them, because if they don't give them a good burial, the disease will come back to their town. So I've seen that 50 years, I've brought hope to many people. I've brought love to people. I've made people feel loved and cared for. Like, I'll give you one example of one man that came about 2 years ago. He came from Sunyani. And he came to me one morning, my house, Father, can I stay? I said, who are you? He was blind, he couldn't see her. And he said, Father, I'm living in Sunyani and I've come all the way to come here. They don't feed me. They don't give me water to drink every day.
Oh my goodness.
They don't take care of me. And I want to leave them. I want to stay with you, Father. After 2 months, we took care of him. We had somebody bath him every day. We brought him to the doctor, gave him medication. And he loves a bar of chocolate, so I'm always bringing him a bar of chocolate. After 2 months, he said to me, Father, now I feel human. Isn't that awful? Now I feel human. Because the greatest problem we have is a stigma. People are afraid of going near them. And, you're asking them to live on 4 cedis a day.
Goodness.
4 cedis a day. What is that? Just buy a small ball of kenke. 4 cedis. I have one lady now that's going for a medical procedure. It's going to cost 1,900. Where do I get that from? Where would she get that? She cannot afford it. She can't afford it.
That's a debt.
So it'd fall back on me to go and beg for that. 1,900 that I've got to find for a medical procedure for this lady. So this is my life. And I'm retired, but working just as much. Not retired, is to bring that love, bring that hope, encouragement to people to say, look, life is beautiful. I will help you and I do all I can to make things easy for you. We brought him to ShopRite. I remember last year we brought him to ShopRite. You should have seen the joy and happiness in ShopRite. And then we took them from there to the beach. The beach. They looked at the beach, they looked at the water and said, hey, it's big, the sea big. I hadn't seen it before. We gave them food.
Things we take for granted.
Yes. One woman who has an artificial leg, she took it off. I went out to the sea and rolled around in the sea.
Wow.
I mean, the joy, I say, if you ask me one of the happiest days of my life, that was one of the happiest days of my life. I saw the joy and happiness on those people, you know, bringing them love, taking care of them, making them feel wanted, making them feel loved and cared for. This is my life.
Kabuki.
Great. Right.
Yeah, Kabuki.
Yeah.
What would make someone like yourself say you're going to be part of the Lepers Aid Committee? I want to understand.
Okay, so first of all, good morning to your cherished listeners and viewers. And first of all, I would say that if you have commitment to volunteer yourself, to give yourself willingly to any particular cause, you'll be willing to do anything to actually make it prosperous. I joined Lepers Aid Committee through a friend, and it was so amazing how she introduced me. She is somebody who I take as my mentor. So I went to church one day, and then she was talking about joining Lepers Aid, and I was like, you know, I've joined quite a number of voluntary companies or organizations, yes, but I don't know about lepers. I really, sometimes when I'm on my way to Circle, I see some people there, and I always had that stigma at first. So then she educated me about what a leper is, and being a cured leper, you can't actually get that disease transferred onto you. So I said, okay, let me try it and see how it will go. And one thing I like about Father Campbell is he's really welcoming of anybody. He didn't even know my name at the time, but he was really welcoming. And you could see that if, you know, the first time you meet someone, if the person is really approachable, you would like to stay. So that actually motivated me to stay and also actually continue the cause. But as I stayed on, I realized that the lepers actually needed a lot of support and funding. So on my own small way, I actually try as much as possible to find funding for them. So I actually talked to my friends and my family to come for our concert. I've been there for like 2 years now, and I don't think I'm going anywhere anytime soon.
Wow. I like that. I like that. Now, you always talk about Wager, Father. You always talk about Wager. Do you have other places? Because I'm sure the lepers, they are all over the country. So
we have settlement in Home.
Okay.
Settlement in Kanchina. We have a place where they come in Kokofu, in Moi, and Ankerful.
I see.
The Common Fund have been very generous to us. I mean, we thank the Common Fund very much.
This is the District Assembly's Common Fund?
They give us money about 3 times a year. So we buy food and medicine and bring it to these places, you know, and we go and see how they are doing, what problems they have, and see if we can help them, you know. So they are there. In Kokofu, about 300 of them come from various villages around, and they set up in Wow. We don't know the exact number, but in the whole of the north there, this is about 700, and some of them don't know they have it, and we have to go and trace and see, help them out, because once you know you have leprosy and you take the medication, within 6 months you're cured.
I see.
You're cured.
Wow.
So we have to do more work. Tracing. Like we had one little girl that was up in the north. The family wanted to kill her.
Oh, for having leprosy?
2-year-old.
Goodness.
Her sisters disappeared. The 2 sisters who had leprosy disappeared.
Wow.
So we took this little girl because the grandfather said she's not human. She's not human.
My goodness.
2 years of age. So we took her. But she had an infection on her leg that spread up. And she's had 4 amputations. 4. And she's 5 now. And the last operation she had, the wound wouldn't heal. We went to so many doctors and so many hospitals. And after the operation, the wound was wide open. And one day I was with the Vice President when we were launching the soup kitchen at Sempe. And he said, no, Father, this can't carry on. You're going from hospital to hospital. So he says, you find a hospital anywhere in the world and I'll pay for it. So we've sent her to a hospital over in Rome, the Children's Hospital. And he's paid for everything. Everything. Up to about 70,000 euros he's paid for that little girl. Now the wound is healed. At this moment in Italy, she's doing her exercises in a rehabilitation center. and a new prosthetic leg.
My goodness.
You know, she was just stumped. How can you do such a thing? And they wanted to kill her.
Yeah.
Our sisters, the 2 sisters had leprosy. Don't ask questions. You know, it's shocking. This is the problem we have, the stigma.
Yeah.
Father, speaking of which, the stigma and giving a lot of education and information, let's talk about the upcoming event celebrating 50 years, which is happening on December 1st. Tell us all about it. What is there to know?
Sunday is the 1st of December, and we have a concert with the QIC choir are coming to sing for us. And it's to raise funds, not just for Wager, but also for the other settlements we have in the country. We have about maybe anything between 1,500 and 2,000 people, you know. And Wager, I'm there to help them when they need of medication and food and the rest. But the other places, they don't have a Father Campbell. And when you go there, they tell you, you know, we get sick. And if it's a disease, a sickness related to leprosy, they'll pay for it. But outside of that, they have to pay their own bill. And so many times they tell us, we go to the hospital, and what happens? You know, we haven't got the money to pay for blood tests and one thing or the other. We haven't got, we leave without any medication.
My goodness.
So they're suffering, and they have to pay for their own electricity, water they have to pay for, and they haven't got it. So we want to raise money for all the different settlements in the country. That's the idea for Sunday's function on
So
Sunday.
Sunday, what time?
Sunday, 4 o'clock on Sunday at Christ the King Parish Hall. And we want as many as possible to come and support us.
But Father, if someone cannot be there physically and the person would still like to support, are there any means of reaching out to you?
I can give you my Momo number.
Right.
And they can send a Momo, you know.
So you can put it out there.
024 332 6643.
Okay.
024 332 6643.
Okay, so the number is also actually on the flyer that's on the screen.
Oh,
You
yes,
can,
yes.
you know, if you're watching us, you can just take a picture of the flyer on the screen, and the number is on it. You can always get in touch. I want to encourage as many people as possible to show up in person. If you can't, like Father Campbell says, they are always open to receive any mobile money donations, and it's so critical that we do our part. Now, what I like about the opportunity that this offers is that you may say that I'm busy, I don't have time. If you can't go yourself, Father Campbell is going. Your money can go and support him. That's almost the same thing as being there yourself. If you can't go, let your money go for you. All right. So I think that that's a very important thing. Father, this is amazing. Keep up the good work.
Thank you very much.
Keep up the good work. It's always a delight when you join us here on Breakfast Daily. It's always a delight, you know. And Father Campbell has the most fantastic stories, you know, about his experiences and everything else. Kabuki, you say you're not leaving. You don't see yourself leaving anytime soon. You don't. All right, fantastic. No, I mean, kudos to you as well, because I think that one of the greatest encouragements that Father Campbell probably needs, you know, is to have young people who believe in his vision.
Yeah.
You know, and any final words from you, Father? Final words as we go. Any final words from you?
My final words is, you know, Christmas is a time of sharing, a time of giving, a time of thinking of other people.
Yeah.
So please think of our poor and needy persons, not just in Wager, but all over the country. And let's share and give, because in giving you get many blessings. Many, many, many blessings. It'll come back. People don't realize it. Psalm 41. I want people to read
Psalm
that.
41.
41.
Yeah.
Those who take care of the poor and the needy on their sick bed, I will raise them up.
Yeah.
So, you know,
There's a
blessings
blessing.
God says when you treat people, you know, with kindness, with love, with care, when you give them something to eat, you know, God will take care of you. He keeps his word, I can assure you.
Yeah.
So that's my final words. And to say a big thank you to all the many people who've supported me all these years. I'm 53 years now in Ghana. And I've been 53 years begging and looking for money and helping such and such. All I can say is to say I want to thank everybody who's helped me over those 53 years to where I am today. Without them, I would have been lost. So thank you very much. And may this Christmas be a blessed Christmas.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you.
Bless you, Father.
Yeah, thank you. We've been speaking with Father Andrew Campbell, and he is the chairman of the Lepers Aid Committee. Kabukia Wokansi also has been with us on the set. She's also a member of the same committee. Let's make the journey to Christ the King on Sunday. This is at 4 p.m. The event starts. Like I said, you can take a picture of that artwork on the screen. His number is on there. If you cannot make it for any reason, you can also donate by Momo to that number as well. It's a fantastic cause, and we need to support him in every way possible. Yes, so we're going to take a quick break after that, and we will be back shortly with a little more on Breakfast Daily.
Considering oral surgery? Hi, I'm Tanya from Bethel Dental Clinic, Ghana. Whether you need a routine extraction or a complex dental implant procedure, you want a dental team that provides compassionate care with superior outcomes. A thorough diagnosis is the first step, which involves dental x-rays to assess your condition. This ensures that you're fully informed and comfortable with the plan you choose. Understanding what to expect during the recovery period is also important. By following these steps, you'll be well prepared to recover smoothly and avoid complications. Learn more about surgical services and schedule your consultation today. Bethel Dental Clinic, the smile starts here.
Healthy smile. Fellow Ghanaians, President Akufo-Addo has refused to sign the anti-gay bill passed by Parliament to protect the family values and innocence of our children. Vice President Bawumia watches on while paying lip service to protecting Ghanaian cultural values and her future. Clearly, the future of our children is at risk under the MPP. The December 7 election is a choice between the NDC that truly believes in the promotion of proper human sexual rights and family values for the protection of the innocence and future of our children, and the MPP that supports the promotion of LGBTQ++, hence the refusal of their leader to sign the anti-gay bill into law. Say no to homosexuality and gayism by voting wisely. The MPP will allow gayism and the NDC will prevent it. Your vote is your power and chance to protect your children's future. Vote for change. Vote for John Mahama and the NDC.
Ho Ajia.
Abba. My sister, no watch it today. Where is Hajia?
Hospital. They tested her and found out she has malaria.
Again?
Yes. The mosquitoes are too many in this area.
Why? Don't you people sleep under insecticide-treated net?
I don't do. Because I don't feel comfortable sleeping under it. Even the one I had, I gave it to my parents.
Abba. The treated net really works, especially when you sleep under it every night and throughout the night. When you get it at fresh, dry it under the shade for at least 2 or more days.
Like under the tree?
Yes. or any shady place that does not have direct contact with the sun. At night, ensure you tuck it in well under your mattress or mat. Leave no room for mosquitoes to enter. During the day, tie or roll it nicely to prevent damage.
I see.
When the treated net gets dirty, wash it gently with mild bar soap and hang it under the shade to dry. It can be washed 20 times and can last 3 years.
Wow.
Sew up every small hole you find in it.
This is good news.
That's it. Follow the above process of caring for insecticide treated net and sleep under it to prevent malaria. The heat is mostly from your room. Either air doesn't come in or your windows are too small or closed. Allow enough air into your room to reduce the heat.
Hey, Ajia. Customer. I am so glad you're back. How are you feeling now?
I have suffered. What malaria did to me, we should all do our best to prevent it for our own good life. Now, I sleep under the new insecticide treated net I have. It is strong, it does not tear easily, and it works the same way.
It's true. As for the pregnant women, the new treated net is given to us for free at the health centers.
Let's all come on board Good Life to eliminate malaria now.
Good Life, live it well. It's an everyday thing. This message is brought to you by the Ghana Health Service and partners with support from USAID and the US President's Malaria Initiative.
Live from the heart of the equator, get ready to be mesmerized at a night of stunning fashion and electrifying music as 1957 event proudly presents Rhythms on the Runway, the Kente edition. From Accra, Ghana to the world, this is a spectacular fusion of fashion and music to ignite your spirit. Enjoy live performances featuring the legendary Asabia Kropper, Edem, Amanziba, Nasi, Episode, Kamido, Kwabna, along with comedy from DKB. Join us at the Grand Arena on Saturday, November 30th. Red carpet starts at 7 p.m. Showtime 8 p.m. Visit www.rhythmsontherunway.com to purchase your tickets or call the hotline on 053-553-4756. 200 cities for standard, 400 cities for premium. This event is brought to you in partnership with Beyond the Return and sponsored by Johnny Walker, Caveman Watches, Ghana Tourism Authority, Goldcrest Refinery. Step out in style with a hint of Kente and Dress to Kill. Rhythms on the Runway, the Kente edition is a 1957 event. Media partner, City FM and Channel 1 TV.
Attention, my Ghana people. Election day is almost here. This December 7th from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. sharp. Each of us has the power to shape the future of our nation. Your vote in the presidential and parliamentary elections can make a real difference. Now, this is how to ensure that your vote counts. When you arrive at the polling station, verify your identity. Even if your voter ID card is missing, go to your polling station. You will be allowed to vote. Now, receive a ballot paper. Take a moment to check that it has a validating stamp at the back. This is very important, and make sure that it is clean and undamaged. Step up to the voting screen. Place your thumb on the ink pad and carefully place it in the box next to your chosen candidate's name, photo, and symbol. Be very careful to keep your thumbprint within the box. Remember to wipe your thumb with the tissue provided in the voting screen before you touch the ballot paper again. Then fold the ballot lengthwise and place it in the ballot box. Be very, very mindful. Your vote will be rejected if you thumbprint for more than one candidate, leave it blank, or if it's missing a validating stamp at the back. So take note. After voting, officials would conduct a transparent count. Ballots will be verified, sorted, and counted, with party agents carefully observing every step of the process. And yes, remember, this election is your opportunity to choose leaders who represent you. So step out on December 7th to vote and let your voice be heard. Your vote is your future. Remember, we vote with our thumbs, not guns. Weapons have no place at the polling station.
welcome back from that break. Before we go on to the next thing, let's take the opportunity to wish some people who are celebrating their birthday today. So this one is coming from Kabod Assembly Protocol Team. He says, a blissful birthday to you, Queen Adiki Popolompo. You are kind and reliable. The Lord honor and bless you exceedingly. From Alberta, God's Tabernacle of Praise. And also a very happy birthday going out to Camila Dea Jamal. You are 5 today, and as you turn 5, I pray that may the Lord's goodness and mercies never depart from you. Happy birthday, Kweku. This is Desiree's daughter, by the way.
Okay.
She turns 5 today.
Wow.
So one of our program's baby is 5 years today.
Wow, amazing. Happy birthday to you. And yesterday was actually Kohei's birthday. Evans Kohei, one of our cameramen here, is his birthday as well. So happy birthday to you as well. We're going to take a look, enjoy some music from Shelter. Enjoy this one. We'll be right back.
Won't stop pouring out my weight of pain. Haven't left my bedroom in 76 days. I wish something will change. I'm losing faith, so I brought it up in a desperate prayer. Lord, why are you keeping me here? Then he said to me, child, I'm planting seeds. I'm a good God and I have a good plan. So trust that I'm holding a watering can. Then someday you'll see flowers grow in the valley. Yeah. Oh, no, yeah. What the one do? What the one do? What the one do? What the one do? Okay. It's a beautiful day. What are we doing today? You say let's communicate, oh, but I cannot relate. No, I'm thinking about my life. I'm thinking about the drama. All the choice I made feels like I wasted time. Name it fuck, I'm on a different vibe. Oh, but I'm precious right now. And what the one do? What the one do? What the one do? What the one do? Yeah. I just wanna breathe, sleep and do nothing. Yeah, I just wanna breathe. I just wanna breathe, sleep and do nothing. Girl, I just wanna breathe. I'm just working on my attitude. I'm looking forward to the sun rising. But you come here, you come there, do like say you want to fire me up. No way, no way. What I want do? What I want do? I just wanna sleep and do nothing. Sleep and do nothing. I just wanna breathe, sleep, eat, do nothing. Sleep, eat, do nothing, do nothing. I just wanna breathe, sleep and do nothing. So the next song is my current release. It dropped today and it's titled Black